Hi, I'm Gabriel. I'm your instructor. Let's meet. What I do, my everyday job is security. Hold on. Hi, let's meet. I'm Gabriel, your instructor. What I do every day, what's my job, is to work as a senior information security consultant. I work in a security team focused on ethical hacking. So what I do every day is to scan, find vulnerabilities and exploit them for a wide variety of data center infrastructure and application vulnerabilities, as well as mobile application. We are using defined rules of engagement and attack scenarios. We make recommendations on security weaknesses and report on active findings and vulnerabilities. Also, I'm an IT trainer. I teach CEH, so Certified Ethical Hacker, EC Council Certified Security Analyst, CCNA Security, and so on. And I have my own custom courses on network, web, application, mobile application hacking, and so on. I have different certifications such as CH, ACSA, OSCP, CREST, CRT, and so on. And also other certifications not related to security from Microsoft, on Linux from Cisco and VMware. Also, I have a master on cybersecurity. Now let's speak about this course. When it comes to WordPress security, there are a lot of things you can do to lock down your site to prevent hackers and vulnerabilities from affecting your e-commerce site or blog. The last thing you want to happen is to wake up one morning to discover your website has been hacked or propagate malware. So today we are going to be sharing a lot of tips, strategies, and techniques you can use to better improve your WordPress security and stay protected. So why should you take this course? What will you learn? You learn about overview of a WordPress attack. So we'll see, for instance, how a WordPress is hacked, exploited, and then the attacker takes over this. We are going to learn how to secure WordPress using free tools. We are going to use about more advanced WordPress security. We have some bonus videos on web security so you can understand better different vulnerabilities if you want to get more into security. At the end, we are going to learn about the last mile, how to further improve your security with some fine tunes of your website. More about this in the next minutes. So the question is WordPress secure? The first question, you are probably wondering if this is secure or not, if the WordPress is secure or not. For the most part, it is. However, WordPress usually gets a bad rep for being prone to security vulnerabilities and inherently not being a safe platform to use for business. According to a study by Sucuri in 2017, a multi-platform security company, WordPress, continued to lead the infected website they worked on. So maybe it is 83%. This is up from 74% in 2016, and nowadays the difference is not big. So it's quite there are a lot of vulnerabilities discovered in the past years as well. So WordPress powers over 33% of all websites on the internet, so it's quite spread, and with hundreds of thousands of them and plugin combination out there, it's not surprising that vulnerabilities exist and are constantly being discovered. Check out some of the different types of WordPress security vulnerabilities here. So for instance, we have backdoors, we have pharma hacks, we have brute force login attempts, we have malicious redirects, we have cross-site scripting, we have denial of service. So those are well-known WordPress vulnerabilities discovered over the years. So backdoors is quite straightforward. What's happening? An attacker gets over your website and plant there a code that will help him reconnect and manage the website the way he wants later, if he wants to. Usually they use those backdoors in order to further uh, upload malware on your website and use your website in order to propagate further that malware, or inject JavaScript to redirect to different websites, uh, advertisement, Monero mining, and so on. Pharma hack exploit is used to insert rogue code in outdated version of WordPress websites and plugins, causing search engines to return ads for pharmaceutical products when a compromised website is searched for. So the vulnerability is more of a spam menace than a traditional malware, but gives search engines enough reason to block the site on accusation of distributing spam. Brute force attacks are occurring when a malicious user is using automatic tools to generate a large number of authentication attempts at a very fast rate. So the attack can have a source, or it can be started using different IP addresses in order to be harder to be stopped. So the aim is to find username and password to take over the WordPress website. Then we have cross-site scripting, malicious redirects. For instance, on malicious redirects, as earlier with pharma hack exploits, your website is redirecting to other compromised websites and ask user to install different kind of software that is usually a malware. Cross-site scripting is when a malicious script is injected into a trusted website or application. The attacker uses this to send the malicious code, typically browser side scripts, to the end user without them knowing. So the purpose is usually to grab cookie or session data, or perhaps even rewrite HTML on a page. So according to WordFence, cross-site scripting vulnerability are the most common vulnerability found in WordPress plugin by a significant margin. So this is an attack that usually targets the user and make the user to fall into different kind of traps, getting users cookie, getting users password, and so on. Perhaps the most dangerous vulnerability here is denial of service, because this exploits error and bugs in the code to overwhelm the memory of the website operating system. Hackers have compromised millions of websites and wrecked in millions of dollars by exploiting outdated and buggy version of WordPress software with denial of service attacks. Although financially motivated cyber criminals are less likely to target small companies, they tend to compromise outdated vulnerabilities websites in creating botnet chains to attack larger business. So even you have a small website, don't think that you are not a target. Even the last version of WordPress software cannot comprehensively fully defend against high-profile denial of service attack, but will at least help you to avoid getting caught in a crossfire between a financial institution and sophisticated cyber criminals. And don't forget about October 21st in 2016. This was the day the internet went down in certain areas of the globe due to a denial of service, distributed denial of service on DNS servers. So you can read more about it and why it's important to use a premium DNS provider to increase your WordPress security as well. So, bottom line, what you will learn in this course. Before even start talking about protection, I will show you how easy it is for a WordPress to get hacked if it's not properly protected. A simple way to how attackers search for vulnerabilities, get access to your server and run code on it, then upload a backdoor and fully control your machine, including sending spam. You will have access to the tools I'm using and also the virtual machines, so you can replicate every step on the lab yourself. The course is mainly hands-on. It has lots of labs and practical approaches, not so much of theory of and presentations. So a few quick takeaways that we'll have in this course: how you can uh, secure your WordPress in a few steps. So we'll start talking about performing backups, how to do it in most easier and convenient way. We'll talk then about updates. There are easy way to do, and we'll see why it's important to have everything up to date all the time. It's important to communicate with your website in a secure way via HTTPS. So you'll protect yourself and your clients as well. Furthermore, Google will better index the HTTPS websites. So you want to be easy to be found, right? So another reason to switch to fully HTTPS, especially if you can get the certificate for free. And there are tools out there to scan our website for free for HTTPS misconfigurations. We'll discuss next about security plugins. Isn't easier when someone tap on your shoulder and let you know that there are some updates to be made, or someone is trying to hack your website and blocks this attacker automatically. Further, we'll see how we can make our login even safer. Why build big walls if the door is open, right? So we need our login also safe. So let's create a big uh, and safe lock for the login page as well. Then we'll see what is all the fuss about HTTP headers, what we need to do and why. If you have comments on your website, then most probably you thought about spam, so let's protect this area as well. We'll go into more advanced topics such as how to find source of spamming if your website was compromised. Then we'll see what vulnerabilities are out there and how we can test our website against it. We'll see how we can protect our sensitive files and protect against attacks such as SQL injection, disable sensitive features such as XML, RPC, hide your WordPress version, and use distributed denial of service protection. The last section is about further protecting your website by being proactive, scanning it yourself, or asking a pro to do it. Also, there are some commercial products that you can use to enhance security of any Linux hosted websites, even if it's WordPress or not. You will have access to a free trial for this commercial software, so you can test it on your Linux machine. So let's wait no more and let's get started.